Take a look, Matt, into Simcoe, particularly in the condos. I know most of this is really Barrie anyways, but as we come into here, we saw some big corrections here previously. And now we're starting to see a little bit more maintaining, at least in terms of our price, obviously down from last year, but our month over month basis is bang on the same and down 7.5% year over year. I think that outpaces the York condos, if I remember correctly. Maybe I think we were maybe 6% down there or 6.9. So Simcoe just overtaking that slightly. Our year to date change on the transaction volume is is not terrible, down 14% again in comparison to other areas. And we got to turn this one green. Our transaction volume actually going up 44%. So nice to see that in terms of what's going on in the condo market there in Simcoe. Termination volume being up, yeah, 27%. That's getting a little bit higher. Obviously, year over year, for up 46%. They're still adjusting. Seeing the price, seeing such an increase in sales volume and the price maintaining, I think that means that they've hit their spot. They're in a sweet spot right now in terms of pricing for the condos. I don't know if we see much more of a fluctuation to the downside. Um, I'd say
No,
it would stay marginal, if anything.
yeah, I think sales are going to start like you're talking about. Hold on, I lost the chart here. You're talking about 495,000 for a median condo. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty well priced. And when we go look at the sales chart for how it compares, I think it's going to show that there's going to be quite the uptick there. I think as long as new listings don't absolutely explode, surely the market's bottoming out here for condos. I think these are well priced compared to a lot of other places for this price point.
Yeah. Now, we did see that uptick there in new listings. Again, this is on the high side in comparison to other years. A little bit of a different story in comparison to other markets that we're looking at, both freehold and condo, but really upticking there in terms of our new listings. Active listings, it's obviously the highest been. We're talking about the condo market again, right, Matt? It's got to be the highest it's ever been. But we are
Yeah,
seeing it slow down a little bit. At least it maybe this levels out. We'll have to see. We're going to increase our chart again next month for
I
sure. I
think
know
so.
it's going to go up, but does it continue to flatten?
Well, go to the next chart and it'll explain why we're seeing
Yeah,
the level out because we're seeing a nice
it's,
increase here.
it's
Will it follow the 2020 chart? I
oh,
don't know.
wouldn't that be nice?
That would be insane. It kind of it looks very similar pattern, but I think that you're gonna move your way to the upside now just based on where the price point is.
Yeah.
Again, it's all going to come down to how much new listing hits the market, but it's a great sign for the condo market in Simcoe that maybe they've hit the price point people are okay with, and we'll start to see some activity there.
Yeah, I like that. Median price, they've been under the 2021 numbers for a little bit.
But it's
But
steady. Like it's a nice
it's
steady couple
following it.
months in a row where it's
Yeah.
been level. That's a great sign, and maybe it'll start to move its way up if we keep getting those new sales.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the 2022 line up there and just that how big of a jump, that was. Even 2021, it went up 100,000. The condo market went up 100,000 in the span of 1 year, in Simcoe of all places. So you just know when those numbers start to hit, it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that's the important thing to be watching. We did see month of inventory rollover because we saw so many more sales kick in, which is fantastic. We are still really high. It's at 8.11. So we're very comfortably in a buyer's market there. But hopefully what this means is we've hit our peak, been trending upwards for quite some time. We rolled over here. Hopefully this doesn't shoot back up anytime soon.